Wish there was a way we can fast forward, you know? So, while this is doing that, I guess I'll talk about what I liked and didn't like in the game. Kind of my review. I don't know, maybe I'll do an actual video review of this game. I haven't, completed everything. It would take me probably years. Maybe not years, but a long time. Anyways, so, I have to say, I do like most of the how they look, the characters. Don't really like, I don't really like, Harvey Dent's actual non-scarred face. I don't know. It's okay. Love the way Batman's done. I love the way Bruce Wayne's done. Hugo Strange, I really like that. Joker, I loved. Harley Quinn, I liked. Definitely can tell, that it's a different voice, but I think she lived up to Arlene Sorkin. That's who did it, the last one, right? I want to make sure I got that straight. Clayface, I didn't even expect to see him in this game. I should have known. Wait, so I'm trying to think about what I'm trying to think. The part where Joker is, died, and where he finally gets into the office and stuff after he beats Mr. Hammer. I'm trying to think how they did that. Like, how did the Joker do that, because it showed that he had no pulse and that he was deceased. Did they get one of his henchmen to dress up like the Joker? I mean, or was it actually him? Did he die for a minute? I'm really kind of, maybe it was Clayface, and maybe he doesn't have a pulse. Like, maybe he's able to pass for deceased. I'm not sure. Trying to think if the dead Joker was Clayface, or if it was actually Joker, and then the one that's, put his blood was the Joker, or was it Clayface? I'm not sure. Yeah, so I love the way Mr. Freeze looks. I'm not crazy about how Penguin looks. I guess he looks fine. I was never really a fan of Penguin in the first place, so I can't say, oh my gosh, I loved how he was and stuff like that. That's probably how he is in the comics. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. So, I guess I'll just talk about stuff. So, I'm the biggest fan of Batman. Probably have you known. I did play Arkham Asylum before this game, if you didn't know. So I'm familiar with, I wanted to get familiar with all of the controls and stuff, so I did go out and buy that before this came out. I think I bought it maybe a month or two before this came out, I'd say. I completed it it was a long game, but I completed it probably 3 weeks before this came out. Yeah, so I really loved Arkham Asylum. It's still really, really different from the way that it was in Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. His detective mode's different, and the controls are different and everything. Well, I mean, they're still the same, but, you know, it just looked different, and it's a little bit, it throws you off, I'd say, a couple of times. You have to really get used to it, because, you know, you think they look the same, and then they don't. I wish you could just skip the credits, you know, but it won't allow you. You have to go through them all. In Arkham Asylum, they let you skip it. I just hope I'm not filming this for nothing and there's nothing afterwards. Because I saw that after the credits there was something. You know, I read what I read in Wikipedia. So I'm just kind of assuming that there's something after the credits. If there isn't, I'm going to be pretty mad. Talking like this all for nothing. Yeah, so Batman's my favorite superhero. Well, he's not superhero. He's just a hero. Because he doesn't have any superpowers. I really do, you know, it could be anyone can do that. Anyone can be Batman, technically. We have enough money to do it. But, you know, Batman, the Batman universe is probably the most closest thing that could happen in the real world. Apart from some characters like Killer Croc, Clayface, you know, Mr. Freeze probably couldn't exist, but it's possible that he can just be, you know, he could kill people to get a cure for his wife. So, you know, that element is true. The Joker can happen. You know, he won't fall into a vat of chemicals and survive, but I mean, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies really proved that this can happen in real life, you know? Heath Ledger's Joker is really, really realistic, you know? A psychotic, you know, a person can be like that in real life, you know? He doesn't, his face is not, bleached out from the chemicals, his hair isn't automatically green like that. He dyed it himself, he put makeup on, he cut his own face. That can happen, possibly. Harvey Dent, Two-Face, probably couldn't. I mean, I guess it could, but you wouldn't live really long. I think that's why Christopher Nolan killed off Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, because, you know, that half of his face would get infected. Also, I don't really think that is all that much realistic. How can he talk completely fine when half of his face is burned off, along with basically half of his body, almost? So, Penguin can exist. Not the type that's in Tim Burton's Batman Returns, but the one that's in this game, the one that's in the animated series, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. He just looks different, and that can happen to some people. Still waiting for these credits to be over. This is really long. Almost like a movie. Movies credits. I'm gonna really seriously be mad if there's nothing after these credits. Waiting. So as I said, I will go back and get all the trophies of the Riddler and save the people that Riddler has gotten. I'm really sorry I didn't get a chance to do it in the story mode. I tried. I don't know how to figure out where his hostages are. But I really do want to see the Riddler, how he looks, because in all the pictures, he's basically all you really see is his back. You don't see his front. You don't see his actual face. Also, the Mad Hatter was in this game. Didn't know that. Really, if you like a lot of characters if you like, you know, a certain character that wasn't in Arkham Asylum. Yeah, a lot of people say this, you know, is probably in this game. I'm just wondering if Scarecrow is still is in this game. Not sure. Don't really want to fight Scarecrow. I love the Scarecrow. Second favorite character ever, but I mean, those scenes in Arkham Asylum was just freaking scary. Freaked me out. I don't know if anyone wants me to play Arkham Asylum. It would be really quick videos. Well, I would get a lot done. Let's say that. Oh, sorry if you hear that. Yeah, I get a lot done. Probably be done in probably like 20 episodes, maybe less, because I know where everything is and everything and stuff. I really did like that game. I don't know if I would play it again, tell you the truth. Sorry if you hear the door. I'm just waiting for these credits to end. Like, it's taking forever. Voiceover actors. I don't see Kevin Conroy. There he is. Where's Mark Hamill? Oh, there he is. Syndicated was Talia. That's all I know. I'm trying to remember who else. I'm trying to remember who replaced Harley Quinn. Oh wait, I think it's almost over. Am I right here? Oh, it's not over. I hate it like when they have a new Marvel movie out involving the Avengers, and you have to wait for the end of the credits. It's just a pain sometimes. Like, you don't want to sit here and watch the credits, right? I give credit to all of these people. They did a fantastic job with, this game, and for a lot of movies that I've seen. But, I also really hate it when you leave a theater and there ends up being a clip afterwards that you miss, and you can't find it anywhere on the internet or anything like that. That's really frustrating because I didn't know for a long time that there were clips after the Marvel movies and Pirates of the Caribbean. I saw Dead Man's Chest and At World's End and On Stranger Tides in theaters. Never knew that there was something after the credits. I had to wait until I actually purchased the movies in order to get it. I didn't see the first one because I was pretty young at the time it came out, and the skeletons freaked me out. So didn't see the first one, saw the second and third and fourth. I can remember what's the ending of the first one. I can't remember the second. I can remember the third and the fourth. The fourth I just newly found out because what happened was when I went to see On Stranger Tides. How did I get into this? Anyways, when I got into In Stranger Tides, I when I went to the theater and watched it when it first came out, I wasn't really all that much into Pirates of the Caribbean, but I saw it because everyone likes it, and I didn't have anything against it. I kind of liked the movies too. So I went to see it, didn't really, care, didn't have the movies at first. Then I was like, maybe I should go out and go to Best Buy and get the Blu-rays for the first three. Did it, and I ended up loving the first one. That's definitely the best in the series. I don't care what anyone says that On Stranger Tides is the best. It's not. The first one is definitely the best. It's definitely, as adventurous as maybe like an Indiana Jones movie was. I found the first one my favorite. I liked the third and the second and the third. I don't mind them. The third one is just, the second one was okay. I liked the second one. Love the music from it. And then it had a plot that I could kind of follow. The third one was all over the place. I didn't know what. The writers didn't make it clear what exactly they were doing, even though they did. It's weird, it's not really hard, it's not really easy to follow what the plot was for that, you know? Even complex movies like Inception, I could follow that. It was all because Leonardo DiCaprio's character, he wanted to get home to his children. You understand that. He was deported from the U.S. He basically ran. I can understand that. I follow that, even though it's a very complicated movie. For Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, I couldn't understand what was going on until I watched it a couple of times. But I must say, At World's End has probably some of the strongest music in the whole franchise. For On Stranger Tides, I felt like there's too much guitar, but I absolutely love the Mermaids track. One of my favorite tracks of all time from a composer. One of my favorites from Hans Zimmer. Just couldn't follow them. I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about while this is a really long credits. Seriously. This is going on so long. Just standing here. This is getting so... It's just like the credits go by so slowly. I mean, even movie credits don't go by that slowly, I bet. I hope it's not like 20-minute credits. Trust me though, the payoff for after the credits will be worth it. I just hope that they're showing the clip afterwards. See, they're not showing, they're not playing, the Joker tune thing. Little worried. Still waiting. What else can I talk about? I didn't really like that Poison Ivy was just, kind of a side character. Well, I mean, all of them were really side characters apart from Hugo Strange and the Joker. That's the main, I think, characters, antagonists. But, I mean, they barely showed anything of Poison Ivy at all. And, Harley Quinn, she wasn't even part of the last fight. The boss fight of the Joker. I'm kind of surprised with that. I thought that she would be by his side. Thought someone would untie her. A lot of speculation. Speaking of the Joker and Harley, a lot of speculation. Oh, is it over? Oh my God, it's over. All right. Let's see here. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, let's see what happens. Please tell me they have the crap afterwards. If they don't, I'm gonna be really mad.